Anger has its place. It can be motivating for a while. And fear can motivate, but it's poor at leading us to act our best selves. So no, I'm sticking with love. Love is quietly powerful. Love, not fear, not anger, can change the world for the better. And it's with love that we invite our young children to engage in the world. How many of you have been to our child dedication? We use the elements, air, earth, fire, and water to bless our children. When I first heard it, I thought, this is the recipe for a good start. This describes a good way to be in the world. This way, so much, I believe, gives us a commitment. It could be how we change the world for the better. So let me read you the words. I couldn't resist. While I do this, imagine yourself right now being offered this blessing. I bless you with water, ancient symbol of purity and clarity and healing. May you see clearly and speak the truth. When you are afraid, may you find your deep inner currents healing. And when life has wounded you, may you feel the tide, the eternal, rise to bring you to wholeness again. I bless you with fire. May the warmth of the fire bring you warmth of love in your heart, passion for living, and for whatever your hands and imagination find to do. May the love of these first people give you simmer in your soul and grow to be compassion for all people and all living things. I bless you with air. May the winds of the sky and of space dance around you, reminding you of the unlimited possibilities of your life. You can do whatever you set your mind and heart to do. May you always breathe the air of freedom. I bless you with earth. I put this dirt on your feet. I wish I could. I put this dirt on your feet or invite you to go barefoot today. To remind you to play on the earth with joy, to walk gently on the earth, and to be well rooted in yourself. Imagine living by these words. These words remind me that we are all children of the earth, young and old. Each of us came from the waters of our own mother's womb. We're warmed by and fed by sunshine, air, and earth. I expected us to better live these words. Water is so critical that we wait eagerly for rain to grow our crops, vegetables, and flowers, and we suffer its powers when it floods. Water quality is so threatened in our state that the waterworks in Des Moines is compelled to sue the counties north of it. May we be reminded of the tide of the eternal. May it encourage us to rise up to all that requires our deep attention. Blessed with fire. We wish for all people the warmth of love, a passion for living, and whatever our hands and imagination find to do. Let us use our creativity to build a more compassionate world for all people and all things. Our creativity is the key. And what about air? The blankets in our play mentioned offer little comfort. We need to take off these blankets of greenhouse gases, and it's extremely challenging because we can't see them or touch them, and yet we're impacted by them. No wonder it's so difficult. My little human brain just can't get its, head around it. We tell our children, be reminded of your unlimited possibilities. Our possibilities, though, are made limited by our times, our culture, and these people living their lives beside us. We're all in the same predicament, all now wanting to take these blankets off. And lastly, in our dedication, the blessing ends with earth. This seems fitting to me that we would want for one another a planet that inspires us to dance, to play with joy, and to walk gently. In that way, we are well rooted in ourselves and each other, like roots intertwined under the earth. You can't even see them, but they're all connected. What I'm asking today is that we consider how we might use these intentions to rededicate ourselves to living better, to rededicate ourselves like we dedicate our children, to living more committed to the planet that birthed us from millions of years of evolution. What if we committed to a planet that suffers less because we act as though we belong to the greater whole? The song Sarah sang, "I Have Never Loved Someone," that's the title of that song, was written for the composer's child. It's her dedication to her son. So imagine if all of us, as the song says, were the favorite. You are my favorite. The beloved song she sings to her favorite because we are worthy. Now imagine the person sitting next to you equally beloved and worthy. The person sitting next to you, equally beloved and worthy. The song and the baby dedication, it belongs to them too. Now broaden this to other living things, the plants and the animals. We are all worthy of clean air, healthy food, and earth that replenishes itself. This love you feel makes it possible for us to live like we are willing to share the planet. You can substitute the word compassion for love if that works better for you. Sometimes love sounds too mushy. You, worthy people, are part of a larger community of heroes and heroines who can heal the earth. You can use your strong bones, your muscles, and the vein that feeds the heart you plant in the earth. To grow your compassion, to make changes, all we really must do is remember that we belong. It's so easy, I know, to give in to our common addiction. Guilty, totally guilty. I drove an hour to get here this morning. I should have phoned it in. It's easy to believe what advertisers tell us, that acceptance and contentment are available to us through the things we buy. I'm such a sucker. I go look online, oh, I need that. That would change everything for me. But it doesn't. So I will try, and maybe you will try, not to give in to the discontent that is cultivated by this invitation to disconnect from the real world. Reconnect instead. So I have a simple exercise that we might try. I get credit for the green shopping bag, right? Are you ready? Don't tell anyone. So here's your simple exercise. Imagine you are walking down the road of your life. Now, it's your road, so you get to imagine the road in any configuration. You might have a forested road, you might be in a prairie road, whatever's your road, it's yours. But it's not an easy road, and you're carrying so much. Okay, so here's your bag. You're carrying it, right? And you're burdened. And you keep putting stuff in your backpack. At some point in your life, you picked up some pretty heavy stuff. You didn't ask for all of it. It just sort of came your way. On your back, in a backpack, are stones, making it hard for you to stay upright. The advertisers are screaming in your ear that a better backpack and sturdier bags will make your life more manageable. Each stone is really heavy. Now it dawns on you because you're really bright, right? It dawns on you that you could do something different. You decide to let go of these stones one at a time. You take one out of the bag. It's really heavy, all right? It's a burden to you. And so it's your decision, perhaps, to eat less meat. Meatless Mondays. One decision, one rock. You put it down. Try another. Perhaps it's decision to take public transportation or ride your bike. You put that down. Try another. Perhaps it's a decision to take to give gifts as experience rather than things. Have you tried this? Let's go to a movie. I will make dinner for you. Giving gifts that are experienced are richer because they allow us to engage in relationship more deeply. You take a few more steps and you dump the whole load. Here's a smaller one. You feel lighter, you walk more quickly, and you're able to engage more fully in your journey. Here's a heart-shaped stone. Maybe that's the last one. This is the heart you plant in the earth. This was your commitment. This was your decision. This behavior takes off those blankets we learned about in the play, off the planet, off each other, because we love each other, right? It's a gift to each other. It's a way of being compassionate for yourself and the person sitting next to you and the whole planet. See, you can be a hero. Love, not anger, will save. Anger has a powerful place, but it's not sustaining. Compassion, love, and tenderness is what has long-lasting power, making the changes we want in the world. So this Earth Day, remember the promise given to you upon your birth. You belong. It's a promise of warmth, water, freedom, and rootedness. Your connection may be forgotten, but it has never really, ever been severed. Belong again, unburdening yourself of these heavy ways of living, one at a time, mindfully choosing how you're going to live your life, committed to change through love, planting your heart in the earth and caring for it until the longing becomes strength and nourishment for the birds that will be the sap of plants, or the whole prairie, or waters in the Iowa rivers. I'm going to plant my heart to care, to recommit to the beautiful words of our child dedication, and be blessed with water, fire, air, and earth. Love of these things changes the world and makes all things possible. Be heroes. Be heroes for each other. May it be so. Take a deep breath. Stand up, we're going to sing.